Hey everyone, this is Adrian Howard with Weather Rampage, and this is a very dangerous hurricane alert for Hurricane Irma. And I've been talking about this. I talked about this earlier, and now this hurricane has gotten even stronger, folks, even stronger. Look at that donut hole, the symmetrical eye wall of this storm. This whole symmetry is just beyond textbook classic. This storm is being now deemed as one of the strongest hurricanes that has ever developed in the Atlantic. Could be one of the strongest ones. And I'm going to give you the stats on this hurricane. As of 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Tuesday, September 5th, 2017, the center of dangerous and potentially catastrophic Hurricane Irma was located at latitude position 17.1 north and longitude position 59.8 west. The maximum sustained winds, look at this. Inside the center and core of Irma were at 185 miles per hour with gusts up to 225 miles per hour. And its movement was west at 14 miles per hour with a minimum central pressure at 926 millibars or 27.33 inches. And this storm is headed for the northern Leeward Islands, Antigua, and I forgot what the other island's name was, but I know it's headed for Antigua. And that the other northern Leeward Island there that is there, it's another A name. I think it's Anguilla and Antigua, headed for those islands. So, this is a very dangerous and potentially catastrophic event. I hope you are not on these islands, and I pray that this storm misses those islands. But what I want to show you here is the satellite imagery. As you can see there, ooh, look at that. Oh my God, folks, this is. We need your prayers for this storm. This is a very dangerous storm. It's a very devastating storm where this core of this hurricane hits. All prayers are necessary for this storm, folks. This is a very dangerous Category 5 hurricane. Very symmetrical. Look at that last imagery loop. Just very symmetrical. As far as and here's the rainbow satellite imagery of this storm. Just very symmetrical. Very perfectly oriented storm and perfect symmetry eye wall just occurring with that storm. So this is a dangerous storm. It's a very extremely dangerous hurricane. You do not want to be near this storm. It's an extremely strong Category 5 hurricane. Probably will be one of the strongest on records ever recorded to develop in the Atlantic. And this is a monster, folks. It's a monster. As you can see here, this storm, it continues to get closer and closer to the Leeward Islands. If you have not evacuated, please get out of there. Get away from this storm. This is a very dangerous situation. Wave heights are going to be high and astronomical potentially. I'm saying potentially. And the winds are going to be absolutely devastating. So if you are near the eye wall of this storm, you need to be getting away from it very fast and quickly. Now I want to show you here the water vapor imagery. As you can see here, here's Hurricane Irma, a very pronounced eye wall here. Big hurricane, large storm. And the high pressure system that I talked about earlier in my earlier videos is up here. Will be steering Irma. Looks like as a general trend that high pressure, it's called the Bermuda high pressure, will be steering Irma in the general direction of a west-northwest fashion. So wherever it goes from Florida to the Carolinas, not for sure where it's going to go. But if it follows a track along these islands, that's not good news because it could emerge here in the Gulf of Mexico and hit land areas again, which will be the U.S. mainland, also the Gulf Coast states. And we definitely don't want it to hit nowhere where a hurricane has previously hit. Now, and we're also watching this here. This is a disturbance which will possibly become a tropical depression also here. Actually, I think it is becoming a tropical depression. Will be soon, very soon. But these steering currents could potentially move Harvey in this direction towards the Bahamas. But this is not for sure, not certain yet. But it looks like the general trend is leading it in that direction. So if you live in the East Coast, you need to monitor this storm. This storm is going to be a powerful, powerful hurricane. You do not want to be in the path of this storm. I urge you, if you live along the East Coast, be making preparations for this storm. The storm is going to be this storm is already an absolute monster. You do not need to play with this storm. This is going to go down in the history books as one of the strongest hurricanes ever to form in the Atlantic. So I just want to keep you updated on this storm, Hurricane Irma. I will keep you updated on other storms that form and also on Hurricane Irma as I give you future updates. This is weather. I need you to stay safe and away from this storm and continue. I will continue to monitor the weather situation closely. This is Adrian Howard, Weather Rampage. I will give you future updates.